Greetings and welcome to The Magnolia, the show that is dedicated to image, brand, and business culture. I'm Nyda Bittmann-Neville, your host. Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope that your holidays were delightful and that they were quite meaningful to you as well. As we are just a few days into the new year, I don't know about you, but I have been busy putting in meetings in my calendar. Now, some of those meetings are reoccurring ones that happen every week or every month. Some I look forward to, and others I think, oh boy, it'd really be nice if maybe we didn't have that meeting. It just seems like it's a waste of my time. And I know that we probably all have thought about that, about meetings. So that led me to think what a great topic to kick off the new year. Because it doesn't matter whether you own your own business, whether you work for someone else, whether you're retired, it doesn't matter where you are in life, you still attend some sort of meetings, probably some of you more than others. So I want to just share a few things that I found in a book called The Pocket Guru. It is priceless nuggets of business wisdom, and they're really just short and sweet, but they're quite meaningful. It says, only meet if you really need to. So the next time you schedule a meeting, think about, do I really need it? And if you can come up with 3 reasons why you should have the meeting, then I would say, go ahead and schedule it. But if you can't think of 3 reasons why to have it, then I doubt if it's really necessary. Plan exactly what you want to achieve. If you are managing a group of individuals, whether they're your own staff or they're cross-function like many of us do in our daily lives, is you got to figure out exactly what you want to accomplish. Is it the fact that you want to throw out an idea and you really hope that everybody gets on the bandwagon? Then you really got to be prepared and think about what your strategy is going to be. I love this one. Invite only useful, interested people. And if you think about it, is that really true? Let people know why you're meeting. In other words, go ahead and tell them up front, this is the purpose of the meeting. Here is the agenda. Maybe the agenda is we're just going to brainstorm on one idea today. But let people know exactly what they can expect. Make sure everyone knows each other. If you are bringing individuals from across your company and maybe they don't know each other, either have nameplates, either have name badges that they would wear when they come into meetings. Because number one, wearing name badges is a great branding technique, but it also does help in meetings so that people can call each other by name. Control airtime. Hear from everyone. And we really want to get everybody's ideas, and as we know, there are some people in the meeting who will certainly either raise their hand or say that they want to contribute to the conversation, while others sit there very quietly. So we do need to figure out how you can involve everyone. And one of the ways, if you know you do have some quiet people or individuals don't know each other, put them in small clusters, even if it's 2 to 3 people, and that way they have more of the environment, if you will, encouraging them to share their thoughts and ideas. Beware of agenda hijackers and stay focused. We really need to know how to bring the fold back in, if you will, if they've gotten off track, and therefore the agenda really helps for us to stay on time. You might even say, we're going to brainstorm for 5 minutes on this topic. When we're finished, we're going to capture what we've discussed and then we're going to move on. And that way people don't think, gosh, we're going to brainstorm for an hour. I mean, how can I brainstorm for an hour? And so be aware of those agenda hijackers and stay focused. Finish before people mentally leave you. If you see people starting to gaze at that good old BlackBerry or underneath the desk they're already texting, one of the things I always like to do is say, if everybody will, put them on vibrate and put them away and pay attention. The world is not going to fall apart just for these couple of minutes. And then agree who does what when. At the end of the meeting, make sure that you remember we said You need to go in knowing what you want to achieve, and the way to do that is making sure that everybody knows who's going to do what and when. And then one of the things that I really like to do is to send out either minutes of the meeting or, again, that follow through on who's to do what, when's it supposed to be turned back in. And it says the last one is follow up individually. You'll learn stuff. I thought that one was kind of interesting. I paused and thought about that, but follow up individually. Now, if you're meeting with 30 people, that might not be easy for you, but we can always do it by email or simply pick up the telephone or stop by or make an appointment, just depending upon what it is that you're trying to achieve. And are these the influencers who are going to make the decision about giving you what you want to achieve? Are these individuals who you don't need to meet with everybody, but maybe you need to meet with some of those individuals who may be of more influence, maybe even those that were quiet. Just think you'll learn something from those folks. So it says beautiful meetings, ones that are worth having. So I hope that you will think about these simple tips to help make your meetings ones that people put on the calendar and go, I always enjoy that meeting. It is really productive. You know, he or she keeps right on time. They keep the meeting focused. We know exactly what we're going to walk away with to do. Rather than, oh goodness, I just can't stand that meeting. It's so non-productive and, you know, it's just a big waste of my time. Which do you want said about your meetings? Until next time, I'm Nyda Bittmann-Neville, and you have been watching and listening to The Magnolia, the show that is dedicated to image, brand, and business culture. Happy New Year, everyone.